I'm not sure how I feel about this one. A stunning development out of Tennessee on Tuesday. Titans fired head coach Mike Vrabel. He led Tennessee to 4 consecutive winning seasons after arriving in 2018, but the Titans have experienced back-to-back frustrating seasons, finishing multiple games under 500 both times. I am shocked by this firing. I couldn't believe it when I heard this breaking news today. You have a rookie quarterback plan. I don't like this move at all. It makes zero sense. Mike Vrabel won't be out of a job too much longer. Vrabel made a name for himself with a run first offense, but as soon as the league adjusted and started stacking a box with 8, his offense was a bit stagnant. The only thing that bothered me with Vrabel was that he refused to adjust. And I think that led to his firing in a way. But I did not see this coming. I did not expect this. This one I don't agree with. I think he's a good coach. He was really not the problem there. I think we all can argue that Mike Vrabel is one of the best coaches in the NFL. And to me, that makes his firing that much more puzzling and confusing. I'm confused by this, right? Bad move for Tennessee. I don't think this is the right decision for the Titans. You don't fire a guy who was 54-45 after 6 seasons. I know it's been bad the last couple of years, but you don't fire a guy who is great, who is one of the great coaches and who has done a great job with this organization. He is a great coach, but the past 2 years, his teams were decimated by injuries. So it's hard to blame him for things we can't control. He still took the players he had and made them competitive. That's what he was able to control. He didn't have a good team to work with. It's a stunning move for sure. Basically, you have a man who got fired because the front office didn't do a good enough job to improve the roster. He got fired because this roster was horrible. This team really hasn't drafted well in recent years, in recent memory. Someone else is going to pick him up as a head coach. He won't be out of a job for too much longer, but I think he got fired because of the way this roster was constructed, and that wasn't his fault. This definitely makes things interesting. Great news for New England. Maybe he'll end up with the New England Patriots, but I've always said this about coaching. NFL coaching is a cruel business. It's a cutthroat job, right? And your job is not promised to you. And if you lose in the National Football League, you're on the hot seat. But it's very surprising to me that Mike Vrabel was on the hot seat. I find it hard to believe that this man gets fired as great of a coach as he was.